Hi there, so welcome to the very beginning of what is going to be a moving vlog. Hooray, I'm moving apartment. It's gonna be so exciting and interesting. It's gonna be kind of a long video, I'm presuming, because it's gonna be the chronology of the entire moving experience. So I'm moving in with Brennan, who is, if you don't know, my girlfriend. We're moving into an apartment together, previously living in two separate units in the same complex, actually, so it's actually been pretty convenient for that. But now we're moving into the same unit, and we're pretty excited. It's gonna be a really, really beautiful place, and it's happening in a couple days, but for this video's sake, you're gonna see the entire process of it. So normally on this channel, without getting too into it, I try to keep things chronological in my life experiences, but for things like this that are kind of like a montage, they just kind of end up coming out whenever they're done, right? Instead of posting what's relevant, I post what's chronological, in one exception, which is this kind of a video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of walk around my apartment, kind of just show the state of everything right now after living here for 18 months. It's been kind of a long time. And then just bring you along with me on this cool moving experience journey to a new apartment with Brennan and Farley. So it's gonna be exciting, let's go. So I have my boxes, my bubble wrap, and my tape, everything that's gonna inevitably help me move in my closet. I haven't packed up anything yet in the apartment just because I wanted to show off one last kind of look at the state of everything and how it is right before I mess everything up. So this is my kitchen. Not intentionally, but I started to kind of collect mugs, I guess. I've just kind of started getting mugs slowly, and then I had a lot of mugs and they wouldn't fit in there, so I got one of these mug racks, and I really do like that. I think they add a cool aesthetic to the kitchen. I have my little liqueur corner over here. I'm not going to provide commentary on everything, but I have a lot of stuff on my fridge right here. I've always liked having some cool things on the fridge here. This has always just been kind of a fun thing just to kind of come home to see and add things to as I get them, just to kind of commemorate events or just kind of showcase some fun memories and stuff. So I have a lot of hats up there. These cabinets are full of just kitchen appliances and stuff, and I'm going to have to kind of combine things with Brennan because I've lived with roommates, then by myself, then with roommates, then by myself, and then again with a roommate. So I've had to kind of consolidate and spread out a lot of the stuff that I have. This is just going to be kind of a one-take, kind of quick walkthrough. Hopefully it's going to be quick. It's probably going to be a few minutes long, but this is my kitchen as it is, as it was. I think our new kitchen's going to be kind of an upgrade from this, so I'm really excited about that. But I did like this kitchen. It did a great job of serving its purpose. So this is the living room. Going to be a little bit blown out probably by the windows. Maybe not. I've had all of these posters, and I've made these slowly throughout the years, and I'm pretty sure I've showcased these before. I don't really know, as far as my posters and my decorations, if they're gonna have a place in the new apartment or not, but this is the first one that I made right over here. Thought it was just kind of fun. I just kind of went around collecting some park maps, and just I made this poster, and then I kind of followed suit with I think I did this one next, and then this one when I went to Disneyland in California out there, and then I did this one last just because I wanted to have a full wall of all of these. But this has been really cool to kind of have and make throughout the years because it's kind of a cool time capsule as far as just when I made these, the park maps specifically, because a lot of the rides that are on these maps are since long gone, and you know, some things that weren't on there before are on there now because new rides have opened up. So that's always been kind of a cool aesthetic for me. I have these couches that I've had for almost 5 years now, so I think they're coming along with this, as well as this table right here. This is our little adventure book that I've showed you guys before that a couple friends made for Brennan and myself, so that'll find a way into the new apartment too. I have all of my Tsum Tsums right over here, and I know you're thinking this is a lot of Tsum Tsums. These have been kind of like either gifted to me or I've got them for like $1 really cheap. I don't really collect Tsum Tsums, I just kind of have a lot. It's a little bit weird. This is my balcony outside right now, so the place that we're moving to has a screened-in balcony, which I'm really excited about because this place has been great, but you know, bugs are kind of a problem here. If I let Farley go outside or something, he usually brings back a bug in with him or something like that. So a screened-in porch, and I pretty much triple the size of this is going to be the size of our new porch, is going to be great. And I have my bike out there too, and a lot of stuff in that outside storage unit. Let's go outside, just while we're doing a one-take walkthrough, just really kind of breathing in the nostalgia of this place. This has been my view out here, and this is what I'm gonna miss the most by far. I've never had this nice, secluded of a view before, and I don't think I took it too much for granted. I pretty much tried to take a picture of it every single time I went to work and I went down the stairs, just because I don't know, I really liked it in the morning. Just the way the sun is rising kind of in the background, just this orange purpley sky has always been really, really beautiful, and it's been nice here. That's dead, so I'll have to kind of dump that guy out and maybe find a new plant for the new place whenever that opens up. Whenever I move into the new place, I'll get a new plant for that. So, heading back inside. This is fun. This is exciting. Got my TV here and my N64 here. You know, I always have the most current game consoles. Here's Farley. Hey, Farley. He's coming with me too. And this is the bedroom. This is where everything happens. And by everything, I mean I edit and then I sleep. You know, it's really exciting. This wasn't ever the biggest bedroom, but I think I did a pretty good job kind of maximizing the space here. Got my TV over there, and then, you know, where I edit right there, and then my bed right here, then my closets over here, which I don't really need to kind of showcase too much. Got my hats here and my clothes and games and stuff in there too, and that's where I'm keeping all my boxes right now. Got a bathroom in there, and that's super exciting, right? This is interesting because at work we did like a Secret Santa one time for Christmas, and this is my gift that I got for my Secret Santa. So it's the story of Aladdin in 6 framed photos. So I thought that was really cool, so I went and put that up right there. Excuse me. Got my hamburger pillow right there. I love that guy so much. It's so comfortable. And this is my desk, and I have a lot of stuff over here. Farley has ripped this chair up so much, and I'm just now realizing how bad that is, so I should probably get a new chair maybe one of these days, or get like a cover for the chair. But got a lot of business underneath the desk. Got a lot of trinkets and books and Calvin and Hobbes comics and all sorts of stuff. Got my incredible unnecessary lightsaber collection here on both sides of my desk. Got all the Harry Potter books right there. Got all my wands right over here. This is, if I had like a theme to this room, I tried to keep like the Harry Potter stuff like in one corner. Got my Harry Potter posters here, and the books, the wands, that whole sort of thing, the pillow, and then moving over here, got some more Disney stuff. So I don't know, this is kind of the state of the room. In here, I think that's kind of all I need to show off in here. This is where my washer and my dryer was in here. Got my Universal poster right here, and then this is back into my living room. This is going to change quite significantly whenever I start packing things up, which is pretty much going to be right after I stop editing this video, or stop recording this video, excuse me. But yeah, this is it. This is the state of the apartments, and I am moving, and I am super excited about it. Hi, Brennan.
Hi.
So where are we right now?
We're in our new home.
We are in our brand new apartment. We have a giant luxury apartment. And I'm sorry about that clip, by the way. That was actually like a really long clip that you just saw of me kind of touring around my apartment before I started packing everything up. But today is the day that we moved in to our brand new apartment. I'm gonna go and flip the camera around so I can kind of take you on a tour of everything. But this is it. We've moved in together. We've signed everything. Everything's good to go. This is our apartment. High five.
We did it. We're adults.
All right, so similarly to the other video, I'm just gonna do a walking take, kind of one take tour of the apartment. So this, let me back up a little bit. This is our kitchen. This huge area, there's Brennan for size and scale, is our kitchen. We finally have what Brennan's been wanting for forever, is this, which is an island, a marble island right here. She is so excited right now. She's going through all of our kind of welcome information over here. So they gave us like a lot of stuff to kind of sign, make sure everything is, you know, up to quality for the apartment. They gave us a lot of cool little coupons and stuff that Brennan's looking through. They even gave us some wine glasses here, which is awesome. And we have a wine rack right up here. We have a really nice stainless steel fridge and just kind of all the appliances in here. A nice glass top stove here and an oven, or stove and an oven. I have a microwave, and then just a bunch of really nice looking cabinets in here. The floor here is really nice as well. We have a lot of cabinets here, just kind of in general, which is really nice because we have a lot of stuff that we need storage for as far as cabinets. So this is our kitchen. Has some really nice lights up in here. Now this is really cool. This is our living room, which is probably the biggest part of our experience here. Sorry, it's getting kind of blurry. Brennan, do you want to run out there, kind of just show for scale what it looks like? Look at that. That's Brennan all the way over there. We're here at around like 6 o'clock, so the sun is going down, so it's going to be a little bit backlit and blurry. And we're really tired. I came from work like literally 15 minutes ago to rush over here so we could get the keys to get in the apartment for the first time. But this is our living room, and right off of the living room is something that I'm really excited about because I love balconies look at this. This is our balcony right on here. This is enormous. This is the biggest balcony I've ever had. And what, Brennan?
I actually ran into the other room first, and I forgot that I had to go all the way around to get here.
I'll get to that in just a second. So this is the kind of master bedroom. We're still trying to figure out like the bedroom kind of idea because we got a 2-2 bedroom here.
Also, I have a view of the doggy park.
The doggy park.
From our balcony.
Right over there. This is our view right here. We have a nice lake / retention pool kind of a view here. There's a really cool walking path around the entirety of the complex here that we can take advantage of and try to get in shape. And I'm so excited. So there's the living room right there. This right here is the kind of first bedroom, which I'll go back to that in just a second. But this is crazy. Just this alone is still bigger than my current apartment balcony, and it's screened in, so that's really nice. This is awesome, Brennan. I'm so excited. So let's go back inside. Again, this is the kind of the main bedroom right in here, which right now kind of seems kind of bland because we don't have anything in it. We just literally got the keys just now. Ooh, now it's super backlit. Oh no. Let's see, is there a light in here? Yes, so this is the closet right here, or one of the closets. I'm trying to find all the lights here for the first time too, so you guys are kind of experiencing us just kind of exploring the apartment for the first time.
We have 3 light switches here that we have to figure out.
3 light switches, that's awesome.
We fancy.
So this is kind of like off of the hallway right over here. There's the kitchen, which goes right this way, and then into this area, which is kind of like a nice kind of secluded bedroom kind of back area, you know? So if we have like company or people come to stay with us or friends or something, this is kind of like back here, and we can even shut this door and be kind of like secluded. And this is one of the that scared me. This is one of the bathrooms, which we have a lot of cabinet space in here. And here I am. Hello, I'm tired and hungry. We're gonna go get some dinner after this, which I am excited about because I'm starving.
I slept for 45 minutes.
You slept for 45 minutes last night. What?
Yeah, that's it.
Nice, that's healthy and smart. You couldn't help it. Anyway, this is the, it's like a lay down, sit down kind of a tub experience. So maybe we'll get some basin bath bombs at Disney Springs. And I don't know, at least I will. I'll be dropping all the bath bombs in there and just kind of relaxing after a long day. I really like the kind of like the makeup of this shower too. It's so clean and pleasant. What's that?
It's very low.
Oh. Well, that's it. Nope, we're gonna have to go back and say we can't do it anymore. That's the deal breaker right there.
Don't let your imagination run wild right now.
Oh no, that's gonna be the thumbnail right there. All right, so back room right there, porch right there, bathroom right here. This is just the hot water heater, I think, right there. Oh no, it's dark. Sorry, everything's just kind of like blurry and shaky and cold. Dark. It's not cold. You can't tell if it's cold or not. But this is the, what am I talking about? This is the washer and the dryer in here. Just kind of like a separate room for the washer and the dryer and some storage in there. It is really nice. And this is our, you can hang your cow poster right there. Sure. We're gonna try to like figure out what we're gonna do with the decorating things because we both have pretty strong interests when it comes to decorating. So this is our like hallway that leads back to the main bedroom area. And then again, this is our kitchen. This is our first magnet on the kitchen because we can get some free Papa John's. Actually, they gave us that box and they said, if you go to Papa John's, they'll put a pizza in it. So we might just do that, I'm not sure. But back in the kind of the main room here, just trying to orient everything. This is the kitchen again. This is where we enter into the apartment. And then this right here is kind of the second bedroom, which is I think a little bit smaller in scale. There are no lights in here, so there's a lot of these outlets that kind of correlate to these switches right here, but they don't have any installed lights. So there's a window out to the view outside, out to the balcony and the water outside, which I'm really happy about our view, honestly. And then we have another closet right there. And then right over here is the second bathroom, which that is really nice. That's what I'm super excited about. I keep turning on the air and I don't mean to do that. The bathroom is a little bit different in here as far as the tub is, but pretty much the same kind of layout in terms of the storage space and stuff and the sink and everything.
Nice.
What's that?
Your fridge is nice.
Is it nice?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a lot of fridge
I
space.
started the ice.
Oh, nice. Ice is nice. All right, so we've been talking about like 7 minutes already again in this clip. So this video is gonna be pretty much me just kind of talking about my old apartment and showing things off, and then showing things off in the new apartment and everything, but this is it, and now we just get to move in. I guess I'll go back to my apartment now and kind of show you the process of that, packing everything up and getting everything ready to move, because we have kind of like a big move day where we're moving all like the big stuff, the couches and the bed and everything, and then we're gonna be moving the smaller stuff in a little bit. But Brennan, do you want to wave goodbye to everybody for now? Because I think I'm gonna go and end it here because it's gonna be kind of a long video, but this is it, and that's what I'm super excited about. I just kind of showed around everything just before I like took everything off the walls and everything. Oh. All right, so let's go get some dinner, and I'll show everybody my apartment, like the status of that, and then we'll get to moving. Fist bump. Boom. And hello again from the old apartment. So there's gonna be probably some incoherent flip-flopping back and forth between apartments as we kind of transition our move, but that kind of tends to happen when you move, I guess. So back in the old place, I'm in my kitchen right now, which it doesn't look like really anything's been packed up in here, and that's because there hasn't. This is actually the last thing that I've waited to pack up because I've needed to kind of clean up my fridge and use my dishes and all that fun stuff. So I haven't really done anything in here, but it hopefully won't take that much longer to pack up everything in here. Today my kind of focus has been, I do go to work a little bit later. Sorry, Farley just rubbed against my foot and kind of distracted me. But my focus has been the rest of the apartment, and then doing some important transfer business like the utilities, the power, the internet, all that fun stuff, kind of transferring that over to the new apartment, and just kind of ironing that out and kind of making those appointments. But let me go and flip the camera around so I can kind of show you the current progress of my apartment. Brennan's kind of taking care of her place, and then I'm taking care of mine. And tomorrow, for me, tomorrow is when we're gonna be moving like all the big stuff. We do have this kind of moving company that's gonna come out and help us out with that. It shouldn't really take too long because we're just moving the couches from my apartment and her apartment to the new place, and then our mattresses pretty much, and like desks, dressers, maybe things like that. That shouldn't take too long, and they work on like an hourly rate, so that should help things a lot. So then we're just responsible for the smaller stuff, which we have packed up into boxes and all that stuff. So let me turn it around so you can see. I know this guy is super excited about the move, right, buddy? You're gonna get such a nice big apartment to run around and be yourself. So this is my living room right now, which is pretty much like the home base for everything when it comes to organizing things. I have these big 5 boxes that are currently packed to the brim with things from my bedroom, which is pretty much relatively empty. It's actually completely empty except for my closet in there, but that's all in here. I have a couple more of these boxes that I can kind of put some of this stuff in if I want to. Anything from the kitchen, probably that's where that's gonna inevitably go, but there's just like a lot of random miscellaneous stuff here that I kind of need to go through, throw away, or organize, or kind of consolidate just a little bit. And then the couches here, obviously, and the cat trees. So this is the living room, and the people that are coming tomorrow to help us out, they're gonna help out with, like, again, the couches and this coffee table and maybe that right there. Just something that can't fit in a car is probably what they're gonna help us out with. I have all my posters kind of taken down from the walls, which is really sad. Now they're all bland and beige and all that. That's probably gonna be my autobiography, bland and beige. This is my kitchen, which I haven't really done anything to yet, but I just need to take everything out of the cabinets and organize that and hopefully put it into a box with some bubble wrap that I have. So yeah, this is the living room and the kitchen, and then this is my bedroom, which is where I've done most of the work for the most part. Farley is a little bit confused because he has nowhere to hide because my bed is gone. I took it apart, put it over there. There's the mattress. In this closet, I just kind of have like, I don't know, like my guitars, and then just everything that's on a hook is in the closet. So I just need to kind of take those kind of clump by clump and probably throw those in my car. Bathroom in there, that's just kind of miscellaneous random stuff I can get probably in one trip. And here's my desk, obviously. Everything's been cleaned out of my desk. I'm sorry the light's weird, it's because I opened up this window and I took all my lights down from the top up there, but everything's cleaned out of the desk right there. The bed is gone, everything is vacuumed and organized in here, so I can organize all that pretty easily. Hopefully everything is out of these drawers right here, so just everything is just ready to go for the most part. Now I just need to kind of maybe move some of these over to the new place, and then maybe kind of separate the small stuff from the big stuff. So the big stuff is what they're going to help us out with tomorrow, and then the small stuff is what we can kind of take over in the next couple days. or so. And there's my balcony out there. That's kind of like a little bit of a mess. I have some stuff out there, actually a lot of stuff in that outside storage closet that I'm gonna go ahead and take care of in a bit. What do you think, Farley? Are you excited for this, or are you nervous? I think he's excited. He's gonna have like triple the amount of space to run around in that giant balcony that you guys just saw. Oh, he's gonna be all over that, right, buddy? All right, I guess I should go and start taking some of this stuff over. He's probably gonna be like one of the last things that I take over for the most part, just so we can get acclimated pretty well. But, all right, process is being made. Let's go to the new place and take some of the stuff over there. And of course, flip-flopping yet again. We are back in our new apartment here, except now, look at all this. We have everything moved in for the most part. Not actually even close to everything moved in. This is just all of the big stuff. So we had a moving company come out this morning and help us out moving a bunch of our couches and bookshelves and desks and dressers and beds and bed frames. We have a bed in there, Farley's cat trees and stuff, and then back there in the back bedroom, another mattress and stuff. And we're trying to kind of figure out, I guess, kind of what stuff we want to keep, what stuff we want to either donate or sell, potentially. Maybe upgrade and get some new bed frames, new furniture, dressers, and that kind of stuff, just to have a more cohesive apartment and environment, as well as what we're gonna do with the different bathrooms and stuff, how we're gonna make that into a guest bedroom, maybe put my desk and my computer kind of in there, and just kind of what to do with the living room in here, where to put the TVs and stuff, because again, we're kind of going from two separate apartments, kind of converging into one. And because I lived by myself, I had pretty much everything for that like 1-1 lifestyle, and now I'm having to kind of like, I don't know, I have a lot more room, and I have a lot of duplicate stuff when it comes to Brennan's stuff as well, because we don't need 4 couches. I don't think we don't need, you know, 3 dressers or anything like that. So we'll have to see, but I'm excited. We are more or less officially moved in, and now we just need to go back to our current apartment and kind of transfer all of the smaller stuff, which that's probably going to take the longest time, just kind of putting everything into boxes and just making multiple trips. But we do live really close to our old apartment and where we live now, so I'm super excited about that. But right now, to kind of celebrate, I guess, moving in, we're going to go out for some barbecue for lunch, which is kind of a like moving day tradition for us after we move the big stuff like the couches and all that, because this means that we're kind of over the hurdle and when it comes to moving everything. So all right, this is kind of like a little comparatively to the past couple days, a smaller clip, and now I'm gonna head back to the old apartment and just kind of show off what it looks like now and what there is left to kind of pack up, I guess, more or less. So see you over there. Hi again. So I am currently back in my, I guess what is now my old apartment. I feel like a weatherman or like a news anchor, and I keep kind of just throwing it to myself, like, now to Roy for the apartment updates, and it just gonna be more of the same, kind of back and forth between this apartment and my other apartment now. So clearly there's still really nothing going on in my kitchen. This is like the last thing that I've tackled in this apartment, but my living room is completely empty, and I just got really dark. But this is weird, you know, when you like move apartments and you've spent 16 months or maybe even more than that in a place, and then it's just completely empty right in front of you. It's odd. I didn't realize how kind of small my apartment was. Like, I knew it was very small, but I never really registered it being small until I'm kind of standing here now. So I still have to take down all these lights in here. I do have some stuff in my bedroom, and I'll show you that in just a second. So when you're seeing this, for me, it is the day after that, the day that we moved, where we moved like all the big stuff, and I tried to organize everything between this room and that room, and we had that moving service come and help us out, as well as Brennan's parents. And I feel kind of bad about this because I haven't been doing as much of the filling in vlog wise. I've just been kind of going literally back and forth between apartments, showing the state of this place, the state of that place, the state of this place, the state of that place. And there's a lot going on like in between all that stuff when it comes to the trips that we're taking, like the cars full of junk and the trucks. And yesterday we went to Sonny's to get some barbecue, because it's kind of a tradition when it comes to moving for me. And then today Brennan and I went to IKEA and I'll show you what we got here in just a little bit. And I actually brought my camera to film that, and then I started to film it, but it felt kind of weird because I've just been doing these like long form updates between apartments. So just to throw in a random clip of a pulled pork sandwich, or to throw in a random clip of us in the you know, bed frame part of IKEA, it would have felt like a little bit weird and out of place. So I'm trying to like stick to a form when it comes to this specific moving vlog, I guess. So let me turn the camera around and just kind of show the state of this place kind of one last time. I'll show it once it's all like cleaned up and cleaned out and stuff. But let me just show you what it looks like right now, and then I'm gonna hop in the car and go to the new apartment and then show you what that looks like, because it's still completely chaotic over there, but it's kind of controlled because we had a guy come out today and install the internet and all that fun stuff. So that place is slowly coming together, but now it's just a matter of just how many little trips we can take and make getting all of the small stuff into the new apartment. So again, there's the kitchen, and there's nothing at all different about this, so that's gonna be kind of a project to clean that out. But I'm really glad that I was able to clean everything out of here, because it really just kind of puts into perspective how much more I have to go when it comes to organizing and cleaning everything out. Most of this is pretty much the bulk of what I have left. I still have like the stuff in my bathroom that I'm just gonna put in a big giant box. All these are empty, so that's just gonna be a matter of how many trips it's gonna take me to make to the new apartment. I still have some clothes in there that are just kind of on the on their hangers and on the hooks in the closet, so that's not gonna be too chaotic of a trip. Outside, I do have that potter plant, but I'm gonna go ahead and probably toss that because Brennan and we also got some plants for the balcony, so you'll see that in just a little bit. I haven't cleaned anything out of there yet. That's gonna be probably a pretty big situation where I have all the Christmas stuff in there, the holiday selective kind of storage things. And one thing about the new place, it doesn't have like an outside or like a hallway storage for anything like that, so gonna have to be pretty strategic about all of that and where all that goes. So this is what it kind of looks like here, and then this is what it looks like here, and I'm gonna miss this. I can't remember if I've even said this in this video. I think I have, where I'm just gonna miss this view so much. We do have a retention pond view in the new place, but it's nothing this secluded where you can see, you know, trees and stuff, the entirety of a lake. And it's been cool because if you've been following me since I guess like Halloween Horror Nights of 2017, I guess, I watched this entire complex be built. So that's the newest kind of complex in this area, and Brennan and I did get a tour of that place kind of recently just to kind of see what it looked like, and it is really nice. But our place is also pretty nice too. And then here's a view outside, and I'm not really gonna miss this balcony because it was really small, and it was I guess of all the places that I've been, it wasn't screened in. So you know, I mean, I like our new balcony because it's like 3 times as long and it's screened in. Farley's gonna love it. We have plants out there. We can put tables and chairs and all sorts of fun stuff. So it is coming along, and I'm getting super close. So I'm gonna go and hop in the car, gonna take a couple loads down now, and then head over to the new place. Okay, so I made it to our new apartment. Right now I'm currently out on the patio of our apartment, like the balcony, which is still so huge to me, which is just bizarre. These are our new plants. I'll show you that in a second once I flip the camera around. I am so noodly tired right now. Right now Brennan's inside the bedroom right now, kind of going through some drawers and clothes and stuff, and everything is just shaking. My veins are popping out of my arms. I don't think I've ever been this sweaty and smelly, so kind of lucky for you that you're just watching this and not experiencing it. I feel kind of bad for Brennan, but I do want to kind of go inside and kind of just show you what everything looks like currently, just the current status of the apartment before I go back to my old apartment and just show it off completely empty, and then I guess probably end it here in this apartment and just kind of show everything here and just what the status is for that. So let me go and flip the camera around, then I'll give you a quick little update. Maybe not a little update. All these updates are like 10 minutes long. Sorry. So we're trying to figure out how to best utilize this giant outdoor patio area. I have my outdoor kind of patio furniture. I have my bike here, and then we got these plants the other day, just a couple varieties of plants because Brennan and I want to get into plants a little bit more. We bought a couple pots to go with this and some potting soil, so hopefully they can grow like a little bit bigger than they are right now. This is again our current view out here, which I'm very happy about. And I was a little bit worried about this fountain in particular because it does go all night, but it's actually kind of a relaxing kind of background hum along with the frogs. We have a million frogs in this complex for some reason. Like when we were moving down the sidewalk, moving things from the parking lot, we had to like step over frogs every other second. So let's go back inside. This is why this video is going to be so long. I spend a whole minute just talking about frogs. But this is our living room, and as you can see, it's just packed to the absolute brim. This is actually an organized version of what it was yesterday, because we had the cable and internet guy come out this morning and help us out with that, so I had to kind of Tetris everything back into this back corner over here, just so he could get over here to the outlet and to the wall kind of modem router plug-in right there. So a lot of this over here, here's my computer, and there's Farley. I forgot to mention Farley. Hey bud, what do you think of your new domain? He's actually like very skittish kind of, but he's been doing a lot of exploring, and he's yet to actually go outside. He's kind of gone over there and checked it out. Oh man, if he goes outside, it's gonna be so cool. Every time I open the door, he'll run away from the door. I just brought him here last night, and he put up like the biggest fight in the car. Oh, look at him. He's so tentative about going outside for some reason. He's gonna love that balcony. I just tripped over these floorboards here. So all this is stuff that we bought from IKEA, and again, I did film at IKEA, but I'm not gonna put it in just because it's not as cohesive with this kind of style of vlog I guess I'm doing for this particular move. Brennan, I almost called him Brennan. Farley is halfway out. He's like, oh my god, he did it. He's outside. That's such a big moment. That's the first time, you just saw, that's the first time Farley's gone outside since he's been here last night. Farley went outside. Brennan just exclaimed from the back bedroom that he went outside. So we got a new bed frame. We got a new giant from here to here dresser for the bedroom. I got a new trash can, like a new kind of a chrome trash can. Then we got two new, you came back inside? Oh well, you'll get back outside soon. And we got two kind of side end tables. I don't know where the other one is, but so that's really cool. We got, I think we got what, 4 things. Then we got just some random kind of stuff just for the apartment. We got these lamps here for the side tables here. They're very like soft, subtle little lamps there. So I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know, just everything is just chaotically here. Everything from clothes just on the floor, to stuffed animals, to couches, to instruments, to alcohol, to food, to Farley and all of his stuff that I had to bring over with him last night, like his litter box and his cat trees and all that fun stuff. So what you see right now is not going to be the end of this kind of whatsoever. Kind of obviously, because look at this, we don't even have a living room. Everything here just goes back up against the window back there. For a second I wanted to go close that door, but we have a nice screened-in porch, so I don't have to go close the door. Yay! This is the guest room in here that we're gonna be doing. This is gonna like be our like little guest room slash just like our, you know, if Brennan works early or something, or I work late or something like that, we can have 2 bedrooms. That's gonna be kind of nice and exciting for us. I'm gonna put like the computer in here, I think, for now. The cat trees, I'm not really sure. But really, this is just our whatever room, so it's kind of really cool that we have that freedom. Okay, I've shared that enough. I have a lot of, once I clean off my other fridge, I have a lot of fun stickers to put on that. Let's see. Oh god, it's kind of dark in here. Okay, so this is our washer and dryer. I think I've shown that off before. I'm coming back, Brennan.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
This is like, what, like the first time you've been on camera? Other than like that first clip that we did here, I think. Farley!
I don't even know what you've been filming this whole time.
I don't even know either. It's been kind of a blur. So she's going through all this stuff, and this is going to be like our master bed situation. Gonna move those frames into the other room. This is exciting.
Less girly bedspread.
Exactly.
For Roy.
Sorry about that. My memory card ran out of space, but I'm not really surprised with how long these updates have kind of been throughout this transitive process that we've been going through from apartment to apartment. And honestly, if you're still watching now, you're probably going to keep watching until the end of this, so thank you for that. I know this is kind of mundane, a little bit repetitive, probably very repetitive, but this is exciting. It's gonna be fun to look back on this once everything's kind of settled, especially this, my last move. I remember my living room looked exactly like this. And it was a lot harder in my last apartment because I had such a little square space. I'm pretty sure that from the kitchen to the living room, that is the entirety of the square feet of my old apartment. And so when I had to set everything up there, it was just consistently like I had to move everything over here to move things back here, to then take them and move them back over here, and then just vice versa between my bedroom and my living room. And I really need to shower or deodorize or something, because I can't shake this sweaty, gross feeling. But we're over the moon, we're over the hill, whatever the phrase is. Like we're getting close to being done with this process, so I'm excited about that. So I guess the next thing you're gonna see is just my empty old apartment, and I'm gonna go turn in the keys once I clean everything out of there, once I like vacuum, and I'm gonna do my best to make sure it looks good before I turn in the keys, because I don't wanna get any kind of charges or I want my deposit back. Whatever I can avoid, I want to avoid, I guess, when it comes to that apartment. So I'll see you over there for one last update, and then back over here for like a final goodbye probably. So bye. And little did Pastor Roy know just how much of a job it would be to completely move out my apartment. That was an absolute stress, honestly, just moving everything from this apartment. And you don't think about it until you actually move, just how much stuff you have. You open a cabinet and it's just packed to the brim with just so many things.
Especially you.
Especially me. I have so many just hidden parts of where I keep and organize things that they just surprise me so much. Like the closet and the bathroom, and just everything in the kitchen was just, I thought it was less of a job, but it was not. It was hard. But the compartment is completely, finally cleaned up. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, I'll show you the apartment, and then we can bid a fond adieu to this happy little apartment. So this was the living room. In here I had my couch over here, and my other couch over here, had my TV set up over here, and my, I guess my table set up right over here. I had my bar stools over here. This is the kitchen. I'm gonna go and turn on the light real quick. There we go. This was a very nice little kitchen. I do love the kitchen that we have now. It's a major upgrade from this, but this was probably one of the nicer kitchens that I've gotten to enjoy in my past few apartments. Everything is cleaned out, all of the drawers and all the cabinets everywhere in here, and that was probably the hardest part. Right there, the last thing in this apartment is this refreshing can of Hawaiian Punch, which I will be enjoying here in just a minute. But yep, this was the living room and the bedroom. In here had my desk right over there, my bed here, my dresser right there. There's Brennan outside enjoying the view. One last time, we'll go check that out in just a second. There's the closet right there, kind of a smaller closet. This was probably the smallest apartment that I've ever stayed in, and I would have thought that would have made me kind of consolidate and condense all of my belongings, but it did not. And here's the bathroom in here. This is all cleaned up and good and ready to go. Every bit of storage in here, every cabinet and drawer in here as well. It's all done, it's all cleaned up. And now I'm gonna go outside to the balcony. My outside storage, that was also like, I had everything packed up from like here probably to the roof in there with my Christmas decorations and my suitcases, and just everything that I've ever not had a place for was in there, and that was just itself, like it could have been a small U-Haul situation. But here's Brennan enjoying the view. Are you gonna miss this view?
Yeah, it is a nice view. But we have our own little new lake.
We do, but it's not this like reclused. It's not this quiet, that's for sure. But I don't know, I'm gonna miss this probably the most, and I know I've already said that in this video, so this video is gonna be pretty repetitive, so I'm sorry about that. I remember these swans, these little ducks right here when I first moved in. The lady told me, hey, I remember those, they were there yesterday. And of course, they've been there this entire time. They are fake little swan ducks, whatever that they are. I've never actually known what they are. Got to watch this apartment over here being built from pretty much the ground up. I remember when we came over to look at this place, we only saw the elevator shafts, and now it's an apartment. It is a fully built luxury apartment over there. And we did look at that place, but we ended up kind of choosing a different apartment because it was a little bit, for the price range, I think, not comparable to the place that we ended up getting, which was better on price and on quality, I think. But Brennan, I think that's it. I think that's it for this apartment. I don't know. I have many things to say. But I think I've said them already, probably many, many times. So, I think we're gonna go back to the new place and probably end the video over there so you can see the extent of what everything looks like over there, because it is a absolute mess. We look like hoarders over there, but we will figure it out. I look like a hoarder, just all my stuff everywhere, but we'll figure it out. It'll look really, really nice once it's all done and good to go. I'm super, super excited about it, but in this apartment, goodbye.
Bye.
And once again, for the last time, hopefully for this video, hello from the new apartment. And look how beautiful this apartment looks. Let me tell you what, I am just so proud of the way that I choose to live my life. Not really. So there's clearly so much going on behind me. This is my kitchen, really, kind of a kitchen right now, and then that's the living room. Not really much living going on over there, but pretty much everything is in this apartment. There are a few small things still at Brennan's apartment that we need to move over here, but in order to move those things over here, I need to probably make some space for it because we literally don't have any space. So I'm trying to, I guess, be as strategic as possible when it comes to organizing things and setting things up. We went to IKEA the other day and I was able to set up the dresser that we got, but we still have a bed frame and a couple side tables that I haven't been able to set up because I need to move things around and organize things in order to make room for the things that I have to make room for to set things up, to move things back. And it's starting to have this you know, ping pong effect that happens when you move into an apartment, where you have to move everything into one room and then you clean everything over here, then you move it back over here, clean everything over there, then take everything back over that belonged in that room, and then you have to take the things that belonged over there back over to, yeah, and it's a game of Tetris, and it's a nightmare at times, but it's also kind of cool just finding a place for everything and figuring out where it all goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around and give one little kind of showcasing of the apartment as is. Don't judge me too much because I'm a very clean person and organized person, so this is a bit of a nightmare for me going on right now, but at least everything almost is here. At least my apartment, everything is here. Everything for Brennan's apartment except for like a table and a nightstand is here. So this is pretty much it for now, and then the evolution of how it's going to look in the future once we get everything going, once we sell a few things that we don't need because we have like 4 couches over there that we don't need all of them. Yeah, we'll do that, and then hopefully this place will look a little bit more like home. So this is embarrassingly the current state of the kitchen. Have all of my mugs and Tupperware and dishes and everything from my apartment right here because Brennan brought her stuff over first and she washed that and she put that away. So my big task today is trying to wash all this and put all this away. I've started to wash some things over there already. This is our current entrance area over here. We have a bunch of boxes, and all this is just stuff that I brought over from my apartment. All the bathroom stuff and kitchen stuff as well over there. Got my random posters here, which I don't even know if I'm going to be putting up over here. I'm going to have to kind of figure that out. And then just everything over here. I have a bunch of clothes that I'm going to organize between the closet and this room, and then the one in the back room back there. This is my current setup of my computer here. Oh, is there a cat back there? Hey, Farley! What is he doing back there? Yeah, so this is how I've been kind of editing stuff recently, how I'm going to be editing this video. Hopefully pretty soon so I can put something out on my channel because it's been like a week. This is the living room over here. This is where we put the TV just so we can kind of watch something or listen to something from the kitchen while doing dishes or eating dinner or anything like that. Got couches over there, got desks and dressers and all that jazz, and I will be going through all of this and finding a place for everything. I'm still so confused what he's doing back here. This is all the stuff, or the majority of it, that was in my outdoor kind of storage area at the old apartment. So this is going to be, I really got to go through a lot of this and just kind of get rid of everything that I need to kind of get rid of. This is a very slender area to get through right now, which is frustrating. There's Farley. There you are, buddy. Hi. So that's going to be a big thing to take care of right there. It's good for Farley, but not so much for me. The bathroom over here, going to organize this right now. That's just kind of where Farley's stuff is. Haven't put anything in here yet. Really haven't put anything in any of the like closets or storage areas. This is the spare bedroom. A big task today that I'm going to try to do is setting up the bed in here, moving a dresser, moving the desk in here, kind of decluttering this just a little bit and putting it and sorting it into our little spare bedroom in here. We have a closet in there. Brennan's put a couple of her clothes in there, but I haven't really done anything with my stuff at all except for just trying to get it out of the way, which inherently kind of puts it more in the way. Oh, I'm so embarrassed by this kitchen. We got a trash can from IKEA, but it's kind of dented. It came dented, so I'm trying to decide if I want to go return it and get a new trash can or just use the one that we got. So right now we just have a trash bag on a chair, which is, you know, a little embarrassing. So this is the extent of this in here, which is embarrassing, but it'll be cool to look back on this later and be like, oh my god, that's how you guys lived when you moved in. We have some clothes in here that we're going to donate. A lot of stuff we're trying to figure out what to donate, what to sell, what to wash, and all that. This is the state of our bedroom back here. Got a lot of kind of IKEA trash here because this is the new dresser right here, and this took me about 4 hours to assemble. You never think about how much effort it's going to take to put these together because you look at it and you're like, oh, it's just a few drawers and a big box. But it's like, nope, every single thing has to be screwed together or nailed together or some combination of the two. So that took me a lot of time, but at least that's something new that we got and stuff. And Brennan's going to either be selling or donating her old dresser here. So like a lot of this is just going to be donated or thrown out. A lot of these boxes just need to be thrown away, collapsed, and that kind of thing. This is our current bed situation back over here. We're trying to figure out kind of how to orient the bed back here, but we'll figure it out. And the dresser matches the bed frame that we got for the bed in here. I did want to like assemble everything and then show it off, but I do kind of want to get things moving, so I wanted to go to make this video. In the video you can kind of get an idea. It's a bed frame that looks exactly like this but for the bed, and then the two nightstands pretty much look like that too. So that's kind of the extent of that. Nothing's really changed about the outside patio. We do have a lot of stuff that we do want to put out there as well, but that is pretty much it. Sorry if it's like a little bit dark. The bathroom looks pretty good. Brennan got that all set up with the shower curtain and stuff, and she's put most of her stuff again in the closet back there, which I have yet to kind of do. I'm just trying to focus on getting all my stuff here because my lease ended yesterday, so I just wanted to make sure I got it inside and I could turn in the keys and all that fun stuff. I have a lot of stuff to put on the fridge as well. I don't know how much room I have on this memory card because each one of these clips I feel like has been 10 minutes long, so I'm sorry if this video has been so repetitive and just kind of showing the same thing but at different stages of it, but I do think that's going to be kind of interesting, at least for me to kind of enjoy and appreciate later on. So with all this being said, I appreciate so much that you've watched this video and followed along on our little moving adventure. I'm excited for it. It's a big change of pace and change of life. You know, two people converging into one apartment and moving all of her stuff and my stuff. That's kind of been the hardest part of this, from a third floor and another third floor down the stairs and then up to what we are here, which is another third floor apartment. So been the most physically challenging, but it's going to be cool. And once this is all good, all the pieces are in place, it's going to be a really, really, really cool living environment. But I'm going to go ahead and wash some dishes and assemble some furniture and move some stuff around and edit this video. Should be a pretty easy video to edit because it's only a few clips, even though they're really long. But I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Gonna get back to the theme parks, back to some around Orlando fun activities hopefully soon, because it's been a bit of a dry spell with these videos. So hopefully you can see why. But on behalf of myself, Brennan, and then Farley right down here, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon.